So it has been a few days since I gave you guys a little update on my thoughts on Bitcoin, mostly because of the crazy choppy action over the last few days. And this candle specifically that dropped $500 and then went up $500 in a matter of 15 minutes, that got me stopped out of all my orders. So currently I am on the sideline watching, sitting in cash, and patiently waiting for confirmation, because really, if I zoom out on the daily time frame, we've been making lower highs for quite some time now, which is an indication that we're in a downtrend. So unless we get a confirmation of starting to make higher highs, I'm not really going to be excited by some of the small moves that we're seeing. Today we're up a couple percent, I think 4%, but I really want to highlight to you guys these lower highs and the next move and trading plan going forward. So basically, the initial high that was set on June 26th topped out at 13,868. We had the retrace down here, and we set another lower high at 13,202. So right now the pattern is lower highs. Here's a high, a lower high. Then we drop down again, and we set this another lower high at 11,112, which is currently the last lower high that we've set. So we have the bottom here at 9,000. We actually had a double bottom. So right now what I'm looking at is a move up to set another lower high under 11,112. I don't think it's likely that we just see this completely smash through. I think that we're still quite a ways away from, let's see, how far are we? We are 11% away from the last daily lower high. So what I think most likely what's going to happen is we're going to get another lower high yet again, and then have to hold these lows at 9,000. So what that looks like is this low here, the high set at 11,000, a double bottom here. We're probably going to set a lower high under here, and we have to hold this range to move up more. If we lose 9,000, then that's bad news for the bulls, and that just ruins any chance of flipping this trend and continuing to try to make new yearly highs. So really, this is the story going on with most of the other coins. We have the low, the high, double bottom, and now we're looking for a push up to set a lower high. So let me show you what it's looking like for Ethereum. Ethereum, we have the low set here at $190, with the high here set at 236. We set a higher low at 197, and just like Bitcoin, we're looking for a lower high. Anything below 236 is just a lower high, and it keeps Ethereum in a downtrend. So if you want confirmation for Ethereum to be bullish or to change the trend, you'd want to see a break of 236 and change the daily trend and start trying to push up back towards 300 and higher. So basically it's in the same scenario as Bitcoin, and what we're probably going to see on Ethereum is push up a little bit, set a lower high, and then hopefully change the trend and flip bullish. So that's the deal on Ethereum. We're between 190 and 236 right now, currently trading in between the range. When stuff like this happens, it's important not to jump the gun. I know it looks nice when you're up a couple percent, but in reality, if crypto's making lower highs, there's no reason to jump in, because this could easily make a lower high and a lower low, lower high, lower high, lower. This could go down forever without changing the trend. So you don't want to jump the gun. You want to be patient, and you want to wait till there's clear confirmation of breaking that last high and changing the trend. So let's look at Litecoin next. Litecoin's bottom was set at 76.80. We have the temporary lower high set at 106. We formed a higher low here at $83, and now we're pushing up. Anything under 106 for Litecoin is still a lower high and doesn't really give the bulls any ammo for a reversal. So just like Ethereum, what we're looking for is the high, the low, a lower high, and then possibly shift the momentum. So all of the names are pretty similar and acting in the same way. Now looking at XRP, XRP is one that is a little bit different than the others just because I feel like there's been more resistance here. So I think if we break this level here, we have a good chance of continuing and reversing the trend and flipping. But really, it's the same as all the other names. It's like literally the same thing. And last and not least, we have Link. Link got hurt the most out of all the other names. Most of the other names held their supports and went up to make lower highs, but Link just kept going down. Link has the most space between the daily high, which is right now 28% away. So there's still 30% before setting a lower high. So I think Link has the least likely scenario of changing the trend. It will probably have to go up, set a lower high, come down, and then change it later instead of rushing up now, setting the lower high, and then going back down. So I think Link is the weakest of the other names, but all in all, that's the update on crypto. Nothing to be excited about that much. Like I said, with Bitcoin, anything under 11,000 is still a lower high, and is still really in the downtrend. So what you'd want to see is a break of 11,000 and basically flip the daily trend. So that's it for today's little update on Bitcoin. I am working on a little bit more legit video on how to tell if it's an uptrend or a downtrend, and how that plays into your trading basically. So I'll be releasing that video. I'm working on it. Hopefully I can get it out by this week. If not, it'll be out by the beginning of next week. So other than that, stay tuned. I'll be posting on my story if anything happens with Bitcoin. And if you want to go check out my other channels, please do. It's the YouTube is at Andres Jershin, and my Twitter and Instagram are both at Supreme Charts. So other than that, have a good rest of your day.